In Pokemon Sun and Moon, we were introduced to Pokemon Trials, essentially Pokemon gyms with a new coat of paint. In nearly every type got its own dedicated trial, one of those being the Dark type. In Alola, the Dark type had the honor of being a Grand Trial challenge against the Kahuna Nanu of Ula Ula Island. But what if the Dark type had a more conventional trial like the Water or Grass type? Today I'll be creating my own Pokemon Trial Dark type edition. I'll go over the themes and puzzles, the Pokemon you'll battle against, as well as my own team if I were the Kahuna like Nanu. Be sure to leave your own Dark type trial in the comments below, and with that said, here's my Dark type trial. Let's get started. Having completed the Electric, Ghost, and my custom Steel type trial on Ula Ula Island, it's time to end up with the Dark type trial. You'll already be aware of the Kahuna of the island, so you'll need to defeat him and earn his trial stamp in order to continue the island challenge. But before being able to challenge him, there's a test you'll have to overcome first. So the trial guide will take you back to Mali Garden, but specifically at night, as this whole trial automatically takes place at night. The guide will say that to truly understand the Dark type, it's best to partake in this test at night, under the cover of darkness. By attempting this test at night, it forces you to be more aware and alert to what might happen during the test, as well as forcing you to pay more attention and be more reactive. You'll be told that you'll be forced to go up against multiple opponents throughout the test, and the battles will happen in waves. This will consist of 5 triple battles against Dark-type Pokemon. Yes, the triple battle mechanic that debuted in Generation 5 and then never brought up again will make a return in this trial. The types of Dark-type Pokemon you'll battle against include Sneasel, Houndour, Murkrow, Sableye, Bisharp, Malamar, and the Alolan Muck and Raticate lines. However, as is the nature of the Dark type, you won't have a fair fight in this trial. Before the waves of battles begin, the overseers of the trial will have a Honchkrow use haze to cover the battlefield in the thick smoke. This impairs your vision, making it near impossible to see a thing during the battle. But the Dark-type Pokemon that thrive in this type of darkness will have no problem sensing where you are in the battle, as they are used to this. This trial draws inspiration from many people, honestly most of humanity, having an irrational fear of the unknown, the fear of the dark, and very specifically Ash's Eterna City gym battle. When we don't know what something is or what it can be capable of, we tend to be afraid of it. This is also why many people are afraid of the dark. You don't know what's there, so this trial forces you to face the unknown head-on and to not be afraid of it. Then during Ash's battle against Gardenia, Ash's Aipom was blinded by Gardenia for a while during the battle, so Aipom was reliant upon its sense of hearing to finish the battle and come out on top against Gardenia's Roserade, so you'll essentially need to do the same thing here. You'll fight your way through the waves of Dark-type Pokemon and eventually defeat them all. It'll be tough since your vision is obstructed, but you'll manage to make it through. After defeating so many Dark-type Pokemon, the Totem Pokemon will reveal itself to you, and it'll be revealed to be a Totem Alolan Persian. Now, do I want this to be the Totem? No. I don't even like this Pokemon, but I already used Alolan Muck as the totem from my Poison trial, and Alolan Raticate was already used in the actual games, so this unfortunately was the only one left I could choose from the Alola Pokedex. And I'm specifically referring to Generation 7 Pokemon. The battle against Totem Alolan Persian then begins. In this intense battle, Totem Alolan Persian has the ability to call upon its allies of Alolan Meowth, Liepard, and Mightyena. Thankfully for this fight, the haze has been lifted so the playing field is even now. You'll battle against these Pokemon and you'll eventually take down Totem Alolan Persian. Afterwards, I'll show up and congratulate you on defeating the Totem, but you haven't earned Dark EMC just yet. In order to get it, you'll have to beat me in a battle. So it seems even at a disadvantage you can still manage to come out on top. But remember, it won't always be easy. If you're not fighting on an even playing field, the opponent will take advantage of whatever they can to get one up on you. Dark types will always play dirty, so you'll need to figure out how you'll counter tactics like that. A good trainer can find any opening in an opponent's attack and defense and use it against them. So try your best against my Pokemon. The Grand Trial battle begins and my 3 Pokemon are Honchkrow, Umbreon, and Shiftry. This is actually the same Honchkrow that used Haze earlier in the trial. These 3 Pokemon will make the battle tougher by knowing moves like Haze from earlier in the trial to gain the upper hand. And with Honchkrow being able to fly to dodge and Shiftry being able to manipulate wind with its leaf fans, these Pokemon will do nothing but mess with you to win. It won't be in the entire battle, just in moments where there's an easy opening or when it matters more. But of course, you'll defeat my 3 Pokemon. Well, it appears you have what it takes to overcome the darkness and win, in spite of being at major disadvantages. Being able to roll with the punches is essential in Pokemon battling, and taking advantage of a split-second opening can sometimes mean the difference between winning and losing a battle. So it seems you passed my Grand Trial. Congratulations! And with that, my Dark-type trial concludes, and you're on your way to Pony Island to finish the Island Challenge's last few remaining trials. Good luck, and let me know how you design your Dark-type trial in the comments below. Until next time, train hard, and I'll catch you guys later.